Hi, how you doing? Just trying to get organized here, like you'll be doing over the next several or couple of weeks, trying to assimilate into, or to, how do I want to say it, begin learning how to program. The course you're taking this semester is Computer Science 115, CS1, an introduction to programming. The course itself is a 3-hour course, and for us that means you will have 2 hours of lecture and 2 hours of lab a week, which comes to 4 hours. But the 2 hours of lab only count for half a credit apiece. So that, if you add those up, then you've got the 2 hours of lecture at 1 apiece, and then a half and a half gives you your 3 hours. So this course is taught in many different modes. It's taught online, it's taught as a hybrid, and it's taught traditionally in a face-to-face classroom. Things that you need to know to begin the course is that, first of all, the course will be presented to you via Blackboard. Our Blackboard site can be found at courses.icc.edu. Once again, that's courses.icc.edu. And if you go there, your login, if you've never been in Blackboard before, will be your ICC ID number. Something like mine might be DP123. And if your name is common, it would also maybe have a letter on the end, such as DP123A. Okay? Your default password is ICC in capital letters, and then the last 5 digits of your social security number. So once again, that's ICC in capital letters and the last 5 of your social security number. To get a hold of me, the easiest way to get a hold of me during the semester, or any time really, is through email. My email account is dpeterson, that's DPETERSON, at icc.edu. dpeterson@icc.edu. And I normally answer my emails on a couple times a day. So of course I don't answer late at night, but during the day I'm pretty regular with emailing. So if you have questions of any type, or you need help from me, that you can do that. Other ways to get help: you can call if it's an emergency or something to that effect and you need to get a hold of me. You can call my office, the BLIS office, at 309-694-5558. Once again, that's 309-694-5558. If you have some type of trouble getting into Blackboard or the ICC website, okay, you can call 309-694-5HLP. That's again 309-694-5HLP. If you need to get hold of somebody in another department or just general information, it's 309-694-5ICC. 309-694-5ICC. Okay? So that's different ways to get help. We also provide, once you're into the course and maybe you're having trouble, you don't know how to do a certain thing, for the CS1 course, the Java, we do have tutors available. These tutors are free to you as an ICC student, and you can get a hold of them. They are on the 2nd floor of the library at the East Peoria campus. They're on the 2nd floor of the library in the Learning Lab, which is in the 2nd floor of the library at the East Peoria campus. Okay? So those are all different ways you can get help. And finally, there's the other students in the course. Once you're put into Blackboard, you will have email available to you, and you can email any of the other students in the course. The warning that goes with that is, however, don't copy. You can ask somebody for advice, like, do you know what he's talking about in this chapter? And that person might provide you with, oh, this is what he meant by that type of answers. But do not ask another student for their programs, and you do not provide programs to other students. That's cheating, okay? And it comes with consequences as described in the student handbook of ICC. Okay? As far as homework and actual contact time, okay? If you're in the online section, which if you're watching this video, you most likely are, it requires you to do the 4 hours that I described earlier, and then double that time outside of class. This is a federal guideline. I didn't make it up myself. So you're expected to do about 12 hours a week for this class in time. So if you calculate that out, it's just under 2 hours a day. That includes your reading, studying, and programming, okay? And I'll tell you, I don't think that's extraordinary in any way, because if I was to ask you today, let's go ahead and teach you a foreign language that you don't know, and we're going to go ahead and learn that, right? Do you think that you could do that under 12 hours a week? Do you think that you could do that by only doing it the day before your assignment was due? No, you would want to do a little bit every day, at least maybe an hour, hour and a half. Again, these things will depend on your reading speed. Have you programmed before? Your typing speed? All those things will come into play when it comes down to those 12 hours. And so what I say to you is do it every day. Make it a part of your routine while you're taking this course. Your success will depend on it. Okay? Once you've logged in, okay, so you go to courses.icc.edu, you log in to Blackboard, and on the right-hand side of the page, there'll be the course. You'll see the course you're enrolled in. If you do not see that course, if you do not see Computer Science 115 to the right side, there's something wrong and you need to get a hold of me. You're not registered, or I missed you when I entered the students. You should also have one other class, and that one, it'll say Doug's Online Office Hours. I provide, if I'm teaching an online course during the semester, I provide online office hours so that you can get a hold of me and talk to me synchronously. In other words, in real time during the week. And I usually provide at least an hour of that to you, or depending again on how many online courses I have, maybe 2 hours a week. And you're free to come to that. And I can even show you my desktop, or I can show you what I'm doing, and so you can see how to program even while you're watching, and we can talk in real time if you have a microphone and headphones, and even video if you have video available. Now that comes with a warning. Make sure your parents or whoever else is in the household is, how do I want to say it, properly dressed, because I am going to be able to see inside your house at that time. Okay? So there's that. Let's talk a little about grading. Okay? Grading in this course comes from for the most part, through the programs you write. Each program is approximately 10 points out of your grade. All points count. I do not round your grade. I do not remove the lowest grade. You get what you earn. So how much do I have to earn? Well, depends on the semester, but let's just say at any time you should be able to calculate how many points. Like if we did 5 programs so far and you have 50 points, then you're doing really well because you have all the points, right? And as we move across, so we get to 10 programs and you have 90 points. Well, you know you have a 90% at that point because you've got 90 points out of 100 points. So that's pretty easy to figure out. When I do it at the end, I do, even in the online sections, there is a little bit of fudge room for class participation. Okay? If I hear from a student that you've helped them learn how to do loops, for example, and that you help them out, you get a little boost for that, things like that. If I look at a program of yours and it's extraordinary compared to some of, that you've done everything you're supposed to do, and there's even a little bit more on top of that, you might get a point or that. You say, but Doug, that's only 1 point. Well, here's how it works. My grading scale is on the 93 to 100 is an A, 85 to a 92 is a B, 77 to 84 is a C, 70 to 76 is a D. Anything below 70 is failing. I do not give incompletes. So you'll be judged on what you turn in during the semester. So Doug, when you average them out, what if I get a 92.4? Okay, you will get a B. What if I get a 92.5? You'll get an A. And you'll come to me and you'll say, Doug, that's 1/10 of a percent, which is like, what, 1,000th of a point. And I'll say, you know what? If you would have worked 1,000th of a point harder, you would have got the A. Because like I said, I don't round. Okay. When you're looking at your grades in the Blackboard grader, there's only 2 things you should do. Okay? The 2 things you should do in the Blackboard grader is, 1, did I get a grade? When I turn this in the following week, did I get a grade? Okay? So that's one thing. 2, I look at the grade compared to the points available, usually 10, and how did I do? Did I get a 9 or a 10 out of 10, or did I get a 2 or a 3 out of 10? If I got a 2 or a 3, I probably should see my instructor. If I got a 9 or a 10, I seem to know what's going on, and I can go on to the next lesson without too much worry. If I get a 1, that usually means that's me telling you that you need to redo the assignment, that I'm going to give you a chance to redo it because you didn't understand something. Okay? So you redo it, and after you're done redoing it and resubmitting it, then you email me and say, Doug, this is back in my, I've redone it and I've resubmitted it. Okay? If you get a 0, that just means you didn't turn it in. And believe me, you can't afford a bunch of zeros. Okay? Other topics. Let me think here real quick. We talked about grades. We talked about how the course is graded. We talked about how many hours you should be spending, how to get a hold of me, how to get help in other instances. I think that's pretty good. Again, in an online course, it's all up to you. People think, it aggravates me when I hear people talking about, oh, you can have a job, you can raise your kids, and at 10 o'clock you can go and do your homework. Probably not the case. Unless you're extraordinary, in this case, you're going to be asleep. Okay? So come back. I'll have more videos on how to get the software, how to submit things, those types of things. Have a great day.